After the age of 50, your body goes through a range of changes that affect how it processes food, manages energy, and maintains health. One of the most important things to watch during this stage of life is your sugar intake. Sugar may seem harmless, especially when it's hidden in your favorite snacks or drinks, but it can have serious effects on your overall health, especially as you age. When you were younger, your metabolism was faster, your organs more resilient, and your body more forgiving. But after 50, things begin to change. The same piece of cake or can of soda that didn't seem to harm you in your 30s or 40s may now lead to bigger problems. One of the key reasons to avoid sugar after 50 is its impact on blood sugar levels. As people age, they become more insulin resistant, meaning the body doesn't respond to insulin as effectively. Insulin is the hormone responsible for helping your body use sugar for energy. When your cells become less sensitive to insulin, sugar stays in the blood longer, leading to high blood sugar levels. This not only increases the risk of type 2 diabetes, but can also damage blood vessels, nerves, and organs over time. Excess sugar can lead to chronic inflammation. Inflammation is the body's way of fighting off harmful stimuli, but chronic inflammation can lead to diseases like arthritis, heart disease, and even cancer. When you eat sugar, especially refined sugar, it causes your blood sugar to spike rapidly. Your body then releases insulin to bring it down. This rapid spike and fall can create a roller coaster effect, leading to more inflammation and making symptoms of age-related conditions worse. Sugar also weakens the immune system. As you age, your immune system naturally becomes less efficient. High sugar intake reduces the effectiveness of white blood cells for hours after consumption, making it harder for your body to fight off viruses and bacteria. This is particularly dangerous for older adults who already have a compromised immune response. Furthermore, sugar contributes to weight gain. After 50, many people find it harder to lose weight due to a slower metabolism and loss of muscle mass. Sugar contains empty calories, meaning it adds to your daily calorie intake without providing any nutritional value. These extra calories are often stored as fat, particularly in the abdominal area, which is associated with a higher risk of heart disease and type 2 diabetes. Another reason to avoid sugar is its effect on your heart. Excessive sugar consumption has been linked to high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and increased triglyceride levels, all of which are risk factors for cardiovascular disease. Studies have shown that people who consume more than 10% of their daily calories from added sugar have a significantly higher risk of dying from heart disease compared to those who consume less. Sugar also accelerates the aging process, both internally and externally. Internally, it damages proteins in your body through a process called glycation, where sugar molecules attach to proteins and form harmful compounds called advanced glycation end products, AGEs. These AGEs contribute to aging and the development of degenerative diseases. Externally, sugar can affect your skin's elasticity and lead to wrinkles and sagging skin. It breaks down collagen and elastin, which are the proteins that keep your skin firm and youthful. If you want to maintain a youthful appearance and slow down the visible signs of aging, reducing sugar intake is essential. Sugar is also addictive. It stimulates the release of dopamine in the brain, the same chemical involved in the reward system. This is why you may find yourself craving more sugar even when you're not hungry. Over time, this leads to dependency, where you need more sugar to achieve the same feeling of pleasure. Breaking this cycle becomes harder with age as habits are more deeply rooted. After 50, sleep becomes even more important for health and well-being. Unfortunately, sugar can interfere with sleep patterns. High sugar intake has been linked to poor sleep quality, difficulty falling asleep, and waking up frequently during the night. Lack of quality sleep affects everything from mood to memory to immune function. Cognitive decline is another concern as people age. Excess sugar may impair brain function and increase the risk of developing neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. In fact, Alzheimer's is sometimes referred to as type 3 diabetes because of its link to insulin resistance in the brain. High blood sugar levels can lead to inflammation and damage to the brain over time, affecting memory, focus, and learning. Bone health is yet another reason to cut back on sugar. After 50, bone density naturally begins to decrease, especially in women after menopause. Sugar consumption can affect calcium balance in the body, leading to reduced bone strength and a higher risk of fractures. It also interferes with vitamin D absorption, which is crucial for maintaining strong bones. Dental health is a common concern for older adults. Sugar is the main contributor to tooth decay. It feeds the harmful bacteria in your mouth, leading to plaque buildup, cavities, and gum disease. As gum health declines, the risk of tooth loss increases. Maintaining dental health becomes more difficult and expensive with age, and avoiding sugar is a simple way to protect your teeth and gums. Digestive health is also affected by sugar. The gut microbiome plays a crucial role in digestion, immunity, and even mood. Excess sugar feeds harmful bacteria and yeast in the gut, disrupting the balance of your microbiome. This can lead to digestive issues like bloating, gas, and constipation, and it can also weaken your immune system and affect mental health. Sugar also increases the risk of fatty liver disease. The liver processes fructose, a type of sugar commonly found in sodas and processed foods. When consumed in excess, the liver converts this sugar into fat, which can build up and lead to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. This condition is increasingly common among older adults, and can progress to liver inflammation and scarring. Eye health can be compromised by high sugar levels. Diabetic retinopathy is a leading cause of vision loss among older adults, and is directly linked to high blood sugar. Even if you're not diabetic, high sugar intake can strain the blood vessels in the eyes, leading to blurry vision and increased risk of cataracts and macular degeneration. Muscle loss is another age-related issue worsened by sugar. Protein is essential for maintaining muscle mass, but sugar interferes with protein synthesis. In addition, excess sugar can lead to insulin resistance, which affects how well your muscles absorb and use nutrients. This makes it harder to maintain strength, balance, and mobility. Hormonal balance is vital for health after 50. Sugar can disrupt hormone levels, particularly insulin and cortisol. High sugar intake leads to insulin spikes, which can throw other hormones out of balance. This is especially problematic for women going through menopause, where hormonal shifts are already taking place. Mood swings, irritability, and even depression can be worsened by sugar. The blood sugar highs and lows create a cycle of emotional ups and downs. While a sugary snack may give a temporary boost, it's followed by a crash that leaves you feeling worse than before. Stable blood sugar levels help maintain stable moods and energy throughout the day. Your kidneys also suffer from high sugar intake. Over time, excess sugar can damage the tiny blood vessels in the kidneys, reducing their ability to filter waste from the blood. This is especially concerning for those with high blood pressure or early signs of kidney disease. Limiting sugar helps protect these essential organs and prevent further damage. Maintaining healthy skin becomes more challenging with age, and sugar doesn't help. As mentioned, sugar leads to the formation of ages, which damage collagen and elastin in the skin. This results in fine lines, wrinkles, and sagging. By cutting out sugar, you support your skin's natural ability to repair and regenerate. Sugar also affects hydration. Many sugary foods and drinks can actually dehydrate you, which is the opposite of what you want as you age. Hydration is critical for joint health, skin elasticity, and overall vitality. Drinking water instead of sugary beverages is a simple but powerful step toward better health. Your energy levels are another important factor. Although sugar gives a quick burst of energy, it's often followed by a crash that leaves you feeling tired and sluggish. As you age, you need steady, reliable energy, not spikes and crashes. Complex carbohydrates, fiber, and protein offer sustained energy without the negative effects of sugar. Inflammation in the joints is common after 50, and sugar can make it worse. People with arthritis often notice increased pain and stiffness after consuming sugary foods. This is because sugar increases the levels of inflammatory markers in the body. By reducing sugar, you may experience less joint pain and greater mobility. Eye-hand coordination and reflexes also decline with age, and sugar doesn't help. The neurological effects of high sugar levels can slow reaction time and impair motor skills. This can affect everything from driving to cooking to everyday movements. Clearer thinking and quicker reflexes are just more reasons to avoid sugar. When you reduce sugar, you also make room for healthier foods in your diet. High sugar foods often crowd out nutrient-rich options. When you cut back on sweets, you naturally eat more fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins, all of which support longevity and vitality. These nutrient-dense foods help nourish every system in your body. Sugar can also impact cholesterol levels. It increases bad LDL cholesterol and decreases good HDL cholesterol, leading to a greater risk of heart disease. This is especially problematic after 50 when your heart needs more support than ever. A low-sugar diet helps maintain healthy cholesterol and protects your heart. Sugar also contributes to dehydration. Many sugary drinks contain caffeine, which acts as a diuretic. This means you may end up losing more fluids than you take in. As you age, your sense of thirst diminishes, making dehydration more likely. Choosing water or herbal teas instead of sugary drinks helps keep you hydrated and energized. Finally, reducing sugar empowers you to take control of your health. It's one of the simplest yet most powerful changes you can make after 50. It supports every organ system, reduces the risk of chronic disease, improves mood and cognition, and enhances quality of life. By understanding the dangers of sugar and making mindful choices, you can enjoy a healthier, more vibrant life in your later years. As you continue your journey beyond the age of 50, every small choice matters more than ever when it comes to your health and vitality. Sugar, though sweet in taste, is bitter in consequence, especially as the body ages and becomes more sensitive to the effects of poor dietary habits. One of the major problems with sugar is that it is hidden in so many foods. Even items that are marketed as healthy, such as granola bars, flavored yogurts, salad dressings, and sauces, can be packed with added sugars. These hidden sugars sneak into your diet and gradually accumulate in your system, affecting your organs and disrupting your natural balance. The first step toward avoiding sugar is awareness. Read labels carefully. Get to know the different names sugar can hide under: sucrose, glucose, fructose, corn syrup, maltose, dextrose, and many more. Food manufacturers use these terms to disguise how much sugar is really in their products. Choosing whole, unprocessed foods helps eliminate these hidden sources and puts you in control. When you reduce sugar in your diet, you may notice changes almost immediately. Your energy levels become more stable. Instead of feeling energetic one moment and exhausted the next, you feel steady and alert throughout the day. This consistent energy is essential after 50 when energy reserves naturally decline. Less sugar means less strain on your pancreas, which produces insulin. With aging, the pancreas may already be under pressure from years of overwork. Reducing sugar gives it a break and helps your body maintain healthier insulin levels. For those who are already pre-diabetic or managing diabetes, reducing sugar intake can be life-changing. It can help lower blood sugar levels, reduce dependency on medication, and in some cases, reverse early signs of insulin resistance. This not only improves health outcomes but also reduces medical expenses over time. Your brain also benefits from a low-sugar lifestyle. Without the constant highs and lows caused by sugar, your concentration improves. Mental clarity returns. You may find that you can focus longer, recall memories more easily, and make decisions with greater confidence. Sugar dulls your mental edge, while avoiding it sharpens your mind. One often overlooked benefit of avoiding sugar is improved taste sensitivity. Over time, a high-sugar diet numbs your taste buds. You begin to crave sweeter and sweeter foods to achieve the same level of satisfaction. But when you reduce sugar, your taste buds reset. Suddenly, the natural sweetness of fruits and vegetables becomes more noticeable and enjoyable. This shift in taste perception leads to a greater appreciation for healthy, whole foods. Social situations often involve sugary foods, cakes at birthdays, desserts at holidays, sugary drinks at gatherings, but choosing to avoid sugar doesn't mean giving up joy or connection. In fact, when you explain your reasons, many people will admire your discipline and may even be inspired to join you. You can also prepare or bring healthier alternatives, showing that delicious treats don't have to be loaded with sugar. Reducing sugar also improves digestive health in the long term. It encourages the growth of good bacteria in the gut, leading to better digestion, less bloating, and improved bowel movements. A healthy gut supports the immune system, produces important vitamins, and even influences mood and mental well-being. The connection between sugar and depression is another important reason to cut back. Studies show that high sugar consumption is linked to a higher risk of depression and anxiety, especially in older adults. Sugar creates a temporary sense of pleasure, but ultimately leads to a crash in mood and energy. A low-sugar diet helps stabilize your mood and improve emotional resilience. For people over 50, muscle maintenance is key to independence and quality of life. Sugar undermines muscle health in multiple ways. It interferes with protein absorption and muscle repair. It contributes to fat gain, especially around the organs, which can make movement harder and more painful. Reducing sugar supports a leaner body composition and better physical performance. Inflammation, which has already been mentioned, is a key factor in many age-related conditions. Chronic inflammation can contribute to joint pain, cognitive decline, digestive disorders, and heart disease. Sugar is a major driver of inflammation. Reducing sugar intake is like turning off the heat that fuels many of these problems. Your joints move more freely. Your thinking becomes clearer. Your digestion improves. Your heart works more efficiently. Many people find that after reducing sugar, they sleep better. This is especially valuable after 50, when insomnia and sleep disturbances become more common. A good night's sleep improves everything, from memory and mood to immune response and energy levels. Without sugar's interference, the body can relax more easily and sleep more deeply. Sugar also affects sexual health and hormone balance. High sugar levels contribute to poor circulation, which can affect arousal and performance. It also disrupts hormones like testosterone and estrogen, which are already fluctuating due to age. A balanced, low-sugar diet supports hormonal health, enhancing libido, mood, and vitality. Another surprising benefit of avoiding sugar is improved vision. People with high sugar diets often experience blurred vision, or eye fatigue. Over time, excessive sugar contributes to serious eye problems such as glaucoma, cataracts, and diabetic retinopathy. Reducing sugar helps protect your eyesight and keep you independent for longer. Your skin, too, reflects your internal health. Sugar accelerates the aging of the skin through the process of glycation. This makes skin look dull, saggy, and wrinkled. By avoiding sugar, many people see improvements in skin tone, texture, and clarity. Their faces appear more vibrant, and their skin retains more moisture and elasticity. Financially, cutting out sugar can also save money. Medical costs associated with diabetes, heart disease, obesity, dental care, and more are often driven by years of sugar consumption. By investing in your health today through better food choices, you avoid high costs and complications later. Social and emotional wellness also improve. When your body feels better, your confidence grows. You're more likely to stay active, engage with others, and participate in the activities you love. You feel more in control of your life. You're able to take walks, dance, travel, play with grandchildren, and enjoy every moment with energy and presence. Some people worry that life without sugar will be boring or joyless. But nothing could be further from the truth. There are countless delicious, natural foods that can replace sugar: fresh fruits, dates, cinnamon, vanilla, and even dark chocolate in moderation. With creativity and an open mind, you can enjoy meals and snacks that satisfy without sabotaging your health. When cravings hit, it's often a sign of deeper imbalance. Maybe your body is thirsty, tired, or lacking certain nutrients. By listening to your body's true needs instead of giving in to sugar, you begin to develop a more compassionate and supportive relationship with yourself. Each choice becomes an act of self-care. Movement and exercise become easier when you're not weighed down by sugar. Your joints hurt less. Your muscles respond better. Your breathing becomes deeper. You recover faster. You have the strength and stamina to do more of what you love, whether it's gardening, hiking, dancing, or simply walking with friends. Sugar can also contribute to anxiety, especially when consumed in large amounts. The spike in blood sugar followed by a sharp drop can mimic the symptoms of anxiety: racing heart, jitteriness, irritability, and even panic. Reducing sugar can lead to a calmer, steadier mood and better emotional regulation. Relationships improve too. When you feel better, you interact more positively with others. You have the patience, energy, and presence to be a better partner, parent, grandparent, or friend. You're able to support others more fully because you're supporting yourself. Brain fog becomes less of a problem when sugar is minimized. You're better able to concentrate, solve problems, and stay engaged in conversations. This mental sharpness is essential for maintaining independence and enjoying the later stages of life. Your body also becomes more resilient. Illnesses become less frequent and less severe. Wounds heal faster. Your immune system responds more effectively. You become more adaptable to stress, change, and challenges. A low-sugar lifestyle builds a strong foundation for aging with strength and grace. Even chronic conditions like arthritis, high blood pressure, and acid reflux often improve with reduced sugar intake. People report needing fewer medications, visiting the doctor less often, and feeling more empowered in their health decisions. This creates a positive feedback loop where every healthy choice leads to more health benefits. If you're struggling to reduce sugar, start small. Replace one sugary item a day with a healthier option. Drink water instead of soda. Choose whole fruits over fruit juice. Snack on nuts or veggies instead of candy. As your body adjusts, cravings will decrease, and healthy choices will feel more natural. Support is also important. Share your goals with family and friends. Join a group or community focused on healthy living. Having people around you who encourage and motivate you can make all the difference. You're not alone on this journey. Every person who reduces sugar contributes to a broader culture of wellness and responsibility. Celebrate every success. Every time you choose water over soda, skip dessert, or say no to processed snacks, you're investing in your future. These small wins add up over time and lead to a longer, healthier, and more fulfilling life. As you continue to avoid sugar, you'll likely notice new benefits emerging. Your sense of smell may improve. Your hair may become shinier and stronger. Your risk of urinary tract infections may decrease. Your risk of certain cancers may also lower, as studies have shown links between sugar and several forms of cancer. Perhaps the greatest benefit of avoiding sugar after 50 is the sense of empowerment it brings. You're no longer at the mercy of cravings or external influences. You're making conscious, informed choices that align with your goals and values. You become a model for others, showing that aging can be a time of growth, vitality, and freedom. In a world full of quick fixes and instant gratification, choosing to avoid sugar is a radical act of self-love and long-term thinking. It's about honoring your body, your future, and your legacy. Every healthy choice you make after 50 sets an example for the next generation. Whether you're a parent, grandparent, mentor, or friend, your commitment to health inspires others to take better care of themselves too. So remember, avoiding sugar after 50 is not about punishment or deprivation. It's about freedom, the freedom to live fully, to move freely, to think clearly, to love deeply, and to age with dignity. You deserve that freedom. And it begins with the simple yet powerful decision to say no to sugar and yes to life.